Hello there! I'm here with... Whoa! My face got stuck in a block. Good start. I'm here with Jason, JTuffFluff, and I had a little idea to start building a... let me find the button. There it is. To start building a minigames area.
Woohoo!
Yay! I thought for a while on a good place to do it, and I couldn't think of anywhere. I ran round, tried to find somewhere unused, and in the end, I just came by here and thought, you know what? This terrain is already obliterated.
No,
so,
I look fine.
So no one will mind. I've done a bit of clearing up already, so it's nicer than it was before. If you don't recognise it, this is the spot where me, Jason, Galt, Dos, and many others who we recruited along the way died many times. This is where we fought the Wither originally.
Yes, yes we did.
That was a speedy shovel, sir.
Yes, it is. I love it. It's a, let's see, efficiency 4. So.
Ooh. Oh, mine's.
Yeah.
I think we have the same shovel.
I'm breaking efficiency.
I'm breaking 3, efficiency 4.
Yeah, that's what I got. Actually, it's Actually, I think it's Basil's.
Oh.
I have another one at home.
No one knows.
Never swapped them. That was. I don't know if you saw the work I was doing at his place. Oh my God, that was a lot of digging.
I don't think I've seen it. No.
Oh, I'm helping. I was helping him at his perimeter, and for my business that I set up on the server. And holy crap.
the mining corp.
Yeah, it. God, that was a big section I did, and it's like maybe 1/30th of what needs to be dug out. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of digging done quickly with that beacon, though.
Yes, you can, but I technically, with the repairs and everything, I went through 3 sets of picks, and I had about 9 efficiency picks at the time. I kept having to repair them, so I mean, his perimeter's gonna take a while. So, and that's with the beacon.
Yeah, wow. I just had to repair my main pick earlier. I don't know if it's true, but I'm sure it used to be that if you named your tool, the price of repair didn't go up each time, but that doesn't seem to be true anymore.
I didn't notice, because I think... No, it doesn't do that, because now that I think of it, I also borrowed some from... who's it from? Galtos, I think, and his I had to repair them, and they kept getting more expensive. First repair's like 5 levels for efficiency 5, and the next one's like 17. So it goes way up.
I have an old iron sword that I used to use a lot on here, and it now costs 38 to repair. So I've just left it in my chest. It will not see the light of day.
Don't blame you. Put it up on the wall.
Yeah, it can live on in painting form. It's slain many a mob, and it's had its fair share, and now it's time for it to just have a rest on the wall.
Yes. So what's your plan on how flat you want to get this?
Originally I wanted it all the same level as our temple over here, but everything was still sand, so I'd like it to be solid, ideally, without having to place a load of blocks.
So you want to have it the sandstone?
Yeah, I think sandstone's a nice place to have a setup for minigames because it's quite easy to build onto, and it looks nice. Just nice and simple.
Okay.
I don't know how big to actually make this. I don't know how many people will want to make games, or how big the games themselves will be.
So at least room for expansion, huh?
Yeah. Luckily it's quite a flat area, so it should be okay. Mainly.
Okay.
I've got a couple ideas for minigames, and I don't think they'll take up much room, but it depends what anyone else comes up with.
I haven't given it any thought. I know there was some talk about it, but I saw it in our Reddit chat and stuff.
I think it'd be quite fun and a nice place for us to all have somewhere to like do little PvP games and stuff against each other.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things that I would like to see is a probably like a leaf spleef would be fun, and a spot where we can test our bow skills.
Yeah, like a little archery range or something, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know how to make one of those, but that would be fun.
I know the who was it? I think one of the Minecrackers I watched a couple years ago. They built one. I might have been Beef, maybe, but I have to check.
Because you could make one with a redstone that tells when you hit something and then gives you a reward, maybe.
Yeah. Wow.
Or you could have a race if you had more than one player to see who can hit targets first.
I'm already full of inventory.
Same.
Alright. You can make the sand into sandstone too, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, it's 4x4, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice you don't have to use a crafting bench for it.
It is so useful. I like sand. I know it's a simple looking block, but I've always quite liked the texture of it.
Well, it's not as ugly as some of the other ones out there.
Yeah.
Like gravel.
I really loved it when they added the sandstone blocks with the little pictures on, hieroglyph things.
Oh yeah, like the chiseled and different things like that. Mm-hmm.
I think they look really cool. Have you seen, I don't know if you follow Dinnerbone on Twitter, but he just wrote a load of stuff about doing new textures for the game.
Oh, nice.
So I'm hoping that there's a big update on its way. Because I know since Microsoft bought Minecraft, that there's been no updates, no snapshots, nothing. So hopefully it's the first big update since then.
Yeah, well, just like any company that gets bought out, it takes a little bit of adjustment time.
Yeah, a bit of time to get everything going again.
But Microsoft's got a lot of money behind it, so
oh yeah,
we'll see what they can come up with. You never know; they might the game might change dramatically in the next 5 years.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try and do a sequel one day.
Yeah, I mean, if you break it down, really, what's been done to this game, there's been a lot of updates and nice things that have been done, but it's still the original game, the original platform, and everything. And still in Java. Yeah, so you might see changes like that. I've listened to people talk about it before. I think it was Good on one of his podcasts. I was listening, and I wasn't around when the alpha and beta first came out. I didn't play it until it came out on Xbox.
I remember you saying, yeah.
Yeah, so, the expectations of it originally was a lot more development than actually what happened.
Yeah, there are a lot of things Notch always said he would add that never, ever made it into the game. Yeah.
And sometimes it's, there's a lot of things that can come up. It takes a lot of resources. Jeez. Yeah. Get out of here. Zombie.
I am looking forward to its future, though. I think the future will be bright for our good old favourite game.
Yeah. I think the original game will be around for a long time. I hate my sword right now. It's a bane of arthropods I ended up with.
You'll be fine if any spiders come along, then.
Oh, yeah. I got overkill with it.
Well done.
It's funny, you did all your potions and everything, yeah. Overkill, and I one-hit a spider and I get it.
Speaking of spiders.
Of course, your video was a lot more interesting than me just one-hitting a spider on accident.
Oh, you should have done that. Just a 10-second long video.
Yeah. Bam, overkill.
Just with you screaming overkill. Take that, spider.
This is how it's done, Paul.
Yeah. Suck it.
One hit.
Yeah, it did take me quite a while to put that all together, unfortunately.
That's good. I liked it. I thought it was entertaining.
That's what it's all down to. I think like we could have just shoved that wither into an obsidian box and done it in a minute, but where would the fun be?
Exactly. It was. I had a blast. I still had a blast at it. So
yeah, that's actually part of the reason I still wear all iron armor. I think it can just... I don't know what it is. I get a bit bored if I've just got really OP gear. I like that element of danger.
Yeah, I have a really nice set at home, but right now mine's just a mixture of all sorts of crap.
Yeah, I've got a super nice setup in my ender chest, but I pretty much never wear it for anything.
I don't think... Has it even taken a hit yet?
Probably not, actually. I think I might have tried it out just to see, and it was very good, but that's about all.
It's kind of like the medieval themed places that have armor sitting there that's never been touched.
Yeah, it's like the old classic car that only comes out at weekends.
Yeah, exactly.
I just bring it out on nice occasions where it's not going to get rained on. I think we've got some workers come. They want to help out.
Oh, nice.
They're not very good at it, though.
No. They're more of one of those annoying workers that just kind of like... So what you doing? What you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing? What you doing?
They're trying, but their heart's in the right place, really. They just wanted a job.
Yeah, well...
No jobs for you.
Go work at McDonald's.
Yep, they've been banished. Oh look, we've got a good worker here. I'm just bringing him in. He's gonna clear a lot of space for us all at once.
Okay,
I'll just bring him over. Bring him over to here. I think you'll be good at this. Come on, do your best. Yay!
Oh,
Double kill. Oh, that helped. Yeah.
I thought very hard about possibly getting a bunch of TNT and blowing up sections when I was mining.
Oh yeah. I can't be trusted near TNT.
As fast as it is. Yeah. Well, neither can I. That's why I thought about it. I didn't do it.
Just a momentary thing. Maybe I should use TNT. On second thoughts.
Yeah. Maybe I should just blow this all up.
Excellent.
The question is, do you have your nether brick fence in your inventory right now?
Ooh, let's see. Are you willing to place a bet?
Well, since I'm a bit poor right now, no.
Okay, that's okay. Just take a guess then.
I bought some wither heads that were a bit too expensive. I would say yes.
See, the thing is here, I can't actually remember. So I'll be surprised as you are. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's not here. Where's it gone? Oh.
Oh.
Did I put? I think I might have put it.
Sad.
I think I might have put it in this chest for safekeeping.
If you did, then I'll accept that.
Okay, it's not in those chests. I think I might have put it in my home for safekeeping. I feel bad now. It was with me up until this moment. So I have an idea for a very simple mini game.
What's that?
It's basically just a sort of PvP thing, but it'll be like a little arena with fences and blocks to jump about on, and each player will have a wooden sword, a normal bow, and about 20 arrows, and then they will just see who is the first to kill the other one whilst running about on stuff. There might be some slightly more powerful things as well.
That's perfect.
Just really simple, so that everyone knows how to play and it's an easy game. And
that's a good idea, because it makes a really good competition, you know?
Yeah.
Really, really easy.
And the only downside is you'd lose XP, so...
I like playing simple games.
Yeah, and it's something I can actually build.
Just don't come to the fight with 50 XP, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, I would record for about an hour, and... Whoops! Sorry about that. Watch out, there's a witch. I was shooting at her and you walked right in front of me.
A good man always carries a bucket of water.
Sorry. So, I need something consistent. I gotta take care of the wife and baby.
Yeah. One day I will hopefully have the same situations.
It's fun. I like being married.
Yeah, I can imagine that would just be a very nice thing.
I bore myself too much, so. And my wife's really happy-go-lucky. Very, if it was up to me, I would sit around the house most of the time.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Not get out much, and my wife's the opposite. So it clashes with me sometimes, but it's because it's just me. It's not really her.
Yeah, you tessellate. You got both halves, and together it combines to make a full functioning, excellent combination.
Yeah, she's about 80% of the.
Oh.
She helps with. Well, the way I put it is, my wife's like a hot air balloon. If without her, I would never get off the ground, and without me, she would float off into space.
Oh, so you're the ballast.
I'm the ballast. So,
well,
it makes it fun.
They both need those, so it's all good.
Yeah, I give her the balance she needs.
Yeah, and the control.
Yep. But we make it work. Hopefully, I'm hoping our daughter ends up a little bit more like her for her sake.
So you know it'll be a daughter then?
About 99% sure.
Oh wow.
You never. The ultrasound showed, but it was about 3 months ago we had the ultrasound. So
unless anything has massively changed, then
yeah,
still a girl.
There's always a chance of mistakes on the ultrasound pictures, but we're pretty positive. That's really what we were feeling we were going to have as a girl. So
they do say sometimes you can just have a sort of underlying feel of what it's going to be.
Yep. Now, in my dad's case, he called my sister Junior all the way up to the day she was born.
Oh, whoops.
So when she came out, he's like, "Oh, it's a girl. Welcome to the world, Junior."
Surprise.
So that's okay. I was born 13 months later, so.
Oh well, that works out then.
Yeah, so you got a boy and a girl.
Yeah. I have a sister as well, so we got one of each.
I'm sorry. No. Actually, I love my sister. Her and I have always been really close. So.
Yeah, I'm glad that I'm not an only child. Definitely.
Yeah, it would be too boring to be an only child.
I think so. My sister quite enjoys a lot of her video games as well, so we get to play Mario Kart and stuff. She's at university at the moment though, so we only play some video games when she's back for the holidays.
My sister couldn't play a video game if her life depended on
it. My sister is actually better at me in Super Smash Brothers most of the time.
Nice.
Yeah, she beats me quite often in that.
Yeah, I
think that's fun though. It's competitive.
I've always played video games, and my sister just never really grasped onto them very well.
I never really was into them when I was very young. I think I started when Crash Bandicoot 3 came out, and then I suddenly just thought, "Ooh, this is really fun."
I'll date myself a little bit, but I got into it when the NES came out.
I did play a bit of Sonic the Hedgehog, the first two, before, but I never really got into it.
Those were the fun ones, actually.
Oh yeah, the first three are definitely the best.
The Sega was I actually like the Sega system.
Me too. I still have one.
Quite a lot. Yeah, my grandpa had one, so I played a lot there, and had a really close friend when we were kids. He had a Sega also, and him and I played. We played Sonic. especially the one that had Tails in it, because you could play 2-player with it.
Oh yeah, that was that Sonic and Knuckles or Sonic 3?
I think it was Sonic. No, it might have been Sonic Knuckles when Knuckles was still a bad guy.
Is he good now?
I don't know. It's been so. I know you can play as them in certain ways. I don't know. Maybe someone who's watching this will know.
I had it was called a Genesis over there, wasn't it? But it's called the Mega Drive over here, the Sega.
Is it?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
16 bits of pure power. And I had Sonic 1, 2, and 3. The Lion King.
Oh, that was a tough game.
That was a good game. A very good game.
Good.
Jurassic Park. Vector Man.
Vector Man. Wow,
don't know if you got that one over there. Oh, you did get that one. Okay.
Yeah, I never played it, but I remember it.
And The Ooze.
The Ooze.
An actual game. Google that later on. It's a genuine game.
I'll have to check that out.
It was really difficult. I think I only got about quarter of the way in before giving up.
That's something I found that's pretty common is...
old games are hard.
Old games are hard. They didn't have any save points. They're downright ridiculous sometimes. There's still games on my NES I still haven't beat.
I don't think I've ever beaten Sonic 2. I've got to the end, but never beaten it, if that makes sense.
Have you ever seen those games speedrun before?
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's insane. It really is.
I could never do that. I'd love to be able to, though.
One of the hardest games I've never beat yet is for my NES was the original Ninja Turtles game. And it's still voted to be one of the hardest ones, and it's such a pain in the butt.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Yeah, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game.
Oh, I didn't know there was one back for the Sega.
There was one for the NES.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, for the NES. They might have built one for the Sega. I guess it depends on whose licenses they had at the time.
Yeah.
But it was a difficult game. Probably my favorite games were probably the Mario games.
Yeah, that's always a classic. I just remembered another one that I had. Did you ever have Echo the Dolphin?
No.
That was really difficult. I'm not even joking.
Nope.
Seriously tough.
I have to say I've never played that.
It was difficult because, right, you're a dolphin, and most of the levels are underwater, but you still need to breathe every now and again, so you still need to find a way out.
Oh, nice.
And that was tough. It was like, basically, a game that was torture, under the name of a game.
Gotcha.
I don't really like massively difficult games. I've tried a few, like Wanna Be the Guy.
Yeah, I find them, for me, they just end up frustrating me.
Yeah, that's not what a game should be.
It's like playing CSGO. I like playing it, but there's times where you get in some bad rounds or you're off on your shots, and I just quit. It's like, all right, I'm done.
I've got massively into. Have you played many of the mini games on Play Minecraft?
It's been a while, but I used to actually be a Patreon on there. Supporter on there, but I haven't been on there in probably about 3 or 4 months lately. So.
So you have not played Blackbeard yet?
I haven't played Blackbeard or what's the other new one they have? Is
Regicide. Regicide is okay, but seriously, Blackbeard is amazing. It's really good.
Maybe we'll have to play on that together one day. I still have it in my game queue.
It is awesome. I got massively addicted to the game, and I've played it for quite a while now. Ever since it came out.
What do you have to do on it?
Basically, you've got 2 teams, so you're one of the teams. Has to be at least 10 players, So you'll have a team of at least 5. There are the pirates and the redcoats. Each of you start on one side of a relatively small island, and your task is to grab gold bars, which spawn in one of 3 locations once every 2 minutes. Now, each time you grab one of these, you have it in your inventory. If you are killed whilst holding the gold, then your gold will drop on the ground. And if you kill any player anyway, then you get basically a token that you can place in a chest to use to upgrade your weapons or armor. So if you kill other players, then you can get good sort of loot, basically. But the first to get 10 gold bars wins.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's really fast-paced and very fun. I'm actually enjoying it more than the survival games. I think it would be really cool to get a group of us from the server and play Blackbeard one day.
Oh, I'd love to.
I don't know if they do a way where you can choose who to play against, but I suppose if everyone got onto the Mumble, we could make sure we all ended up in the same game.
That would be fun, because one of the reasons why I don't play on there is I don't really like playing by myself.
Yeah.
When I'm building or something, I don't care, because I'm focused on task at hand. But
I think it would be cool if we could get 10 of us on there and have a team of 5 each against each other.
That would be a lot of fun. We should try to mention that and
yeah.
that set up too.
We always seem to be on at different times because of the US UK time.
Yeah, well, usually when I'm hopping on, you're hopping off.
Yep. Because it's always 5 hours later for me.
Yeah. Well, today I had some time, so
Minecraft time.
Technically, it's still morning where I'm at, so.
It at the moment is 4:53 here.
Yeah, I'm at 11.
Oh, I remember that time. You're living in the past.
Not even noon yet.
You can travel back to the future.
There you go. You can experience my time while experiencing your time.
Ooh, spooky.
Technology.
Thank you, Internet. Yeah,
it was one of the last songs
he did Hurt, and he just made it his own, really.
Johnny Cash is really unique. Not really flashy, but I love the music from him.
Yeah.
One of the other ones that I grew up with, my dad living most of his life in Detroit, Bob Seger. He's a Detroit native. And
that name sounds familiar.
Old time rock and roll. He does a lot. Had a lot of hits. You recognize him probably if you heard him.
Yeah.
Really popular in Michigan because he's from Michigan, but really basic songs. But I like them because the words and the meaning behind a lot of the songs are relatable,
Yeah.
And they're basic. They're good cruising songs, driving down the road and just doing stuff.
You can't beat a good cruising song.
Yeah, you gotta have, I like good music to cruise to.
And Detroit, of course, being the Motor City. Well, once, not so much anymore, really.
It still houses the big three from Ford, GM, Chrysler.
Yeah, my car's made by GM, despite being in the UK.
Is it a Chevy or is it a?
It is a derivative, so it's the European version of Chevy, which is Vauxhall. Gotcha. Yeah.
Vauxhall. Okay, that's what I thought. I know they sell Vauxhalls in Australia too, if I remember.
Yes.
No, those are Holdens.
Yeah, it's Holden and Vauxhall. I think they have over there.
Vauxhall.
And then Opel is the German variant. So there's quite a few all made under GM.
It's
family.
Strange. It's strange that they don't keep it Chevrolet because Ford is Ford.
It is.
And
I wouldn't mind if I owned a Chevy.
Yeah, I mean it's
a good name.
It's a name that's been around for
Actually, we do also have Chevy over here, but for some reason, I don't know why, over here Chevy seems to be the budget brand. So they do this sort of really small, sort of old people shopping cars.
Gotcha.
Which is very strange, because obviously when I lived over there, Chevy was, your Corvettes, your muscle cars, all your
Right.
real proper cars, and over here it's just these little shopping hatchbacks, which is kind of depressing.
Yeah, Chevrolet makes that, but like you said, they go from like little, cars that run around with the little "excuse me" horns on them,
Yeah.
all the way to the Corvette, and Camaro and stuff.
Which I would love to own.
I ran out of coffee. I had to get some more coffee.
Emergency situation. I don't actually drink coffee, but I do know of the situation.
Yep. When I'm home, I drink probably. I make a pot and I just kind of drink at it for a while.
It might sound weird, but I'm more of a milk person.
Oh, I love milk though.
Oh well, that's all right. Understand it. You know of the superior hero product.
Right.
There is nothing quite like just a nice cool glass of milk. And it helps you sleep.
It does. It does.
I don't know how, but it does.
I gotta have milk like when I have cookies and stuff.
Yeah, it works pretty well with everything. I found it! I found my nether brick fence. It is in here.
Oh, nice.
I'll show you for proof. I must not have seen it earlier.
Oh, my helmet broke.
Oh.
There it is, the Mark II.
Woohoo! It was here all along.
Well, I'm gonna have to. Maybe I'll name a cactus or something and keep that on me. I don't know.
Can you name cactus? Oh, right, yeah, once they're destroyed. I thought you could name one whilst they were in the ground.
That would be kind of cool.
Just loads of cacti with names.
This is Rick. This is Ted.
This is Prickle.
Sammy.
This is Prickles.
He's kind of a prick. So yeah, you gotta check out the new Ford GT. It's pretty sweet looking. Of course,
Yeah.
the new Corvette is absolutely awesome.
I wish we got that over here. We've actually started to get the Mustang now. We never used to have it.
Ford wants to be a worldwide company, and
They have to give us the Mustang.
That's why they completely redesigned the Mustang.
Although saying that,
is to do that.
one of my neighbours, a few houses down the road, actually has a '67 Mustang convertible in white, and it is glorious.
He must have had it.
Imported, yeah.
Yeah, it must have been imported at one time.
It's beautiful.
Let's see, I'm trying to remember. I think one of the guys from Top Gear has a Mustang too. I think
you guys over there quite like Top Gear, don't you?
I love Top Gear.
I always hear that it's
Great
one
show.
of our biggest exports, which is quite funny.
We're car people.
Yeah, I do
Americans
love a
are
bit of
car
Top
people.
Gear as well. Do you get it at the same time we do, or is there a delay in the episodes?
I think there's a little bit of a delay.
Because we have a new season, I think, that starts at the end of this month. We get the next season.
Yeah, they're not too removed from each other. We have a BBC America, so
I find it weird that in this day and age of the internet, they can still justify delaying TV series.
well, I don't have cable, so technically I watch it through a different
means.
way. So
Yeah.
different means.
I had to do that with Breaking Bad, because we didn't get that over here until probably a few months ago.
Have you enjoyed that?
Very much so. I finished it. I've watched it twice all the way through now.
Oh, nice. It's one of those shows where I've talked to people who are like, yeah, I watched the first couple episodes. It just didn't draw me in. I go,
You
It's
have
one
to
of those
watch the whole thing, yeah.
it's one of those shows where it's like watching a snowball roll down a hill. It just keeps growing
And gathering momentum.
Yep. It was great. My wife and I watched that one all the way through and loved Breaking Bad.
It's just fantastically written as well.
And it had one of the best endings I've seen in a
It
while.
did. I
Usually-
felt the ending was perfect.
Yeah, usually the endings kind of end up flat. Like, I don't know if you ever watched Lost.
I have not watched Lost.
That was one of those shows where it's just kind of the ending was kind of like Oh, really? That's how you end the show? So, gotta. You've had some experience with these guys lately.
Yeah, I was seeing if I could get him to join us.
I think, when I was watching your video, the one that originally died in the minecart, I think a zombie.
Zombie. Yeah, I think you're right there. I made a mistake.
I had one at my house, but I converted him and he despawned on me.
Oh.
It was weird because I had him protected really good. Nothing could get to him, and he despawned.
Oh, that's not good.
No. Oh well. I wasn't planning on keeping him. He just kind of showed up and like, oh, I'll give it a try. I've dealt with him before on other servers. But
I've run out of torches.
I have too. Oh, you know what? I have coal on me though.
Hey, that's my water bucket. How did he get that?
I don't know. I got my water bucket on me.
That is really weird.
Do you have any wood on you?
I've got another one on me as well.
Okay.
What? Dinner bone. Fix your game.
I'm gonna grab some wood. I'll make some more torches for it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about trees. This isn't looking great so far, but I'm getting a rough sort of build plan to it.
Yeah, let me hop on in and I'll take a look at it.
I'll probably add some colour to it and stuff after I've figured out what plays nicely.
Here, I got something for you here.
Ooh.
See if you can use that anywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna grow a tree as well.
I was farming some wood over there.
Nice. I'm gonna grow a little tree
I got
as
some
well.
bone.
Oh, good.
I got bone meal on me. Either that, or we can just stand here and watch it.
Do a badge.
Yeah. Grow.
Twerk. Hey, that's perfect.
I'm gonna grab some acacia trees too. I'll throw a couple acacias in here too.
Oh, that'll look good. Yeah. Do you think this will be a big enough area? This fenced-in bit for a two-player little battle thing.
Two-player, yeah, for a two-player, yeah. I don't see why not.
It doesn't need to be massive, I don't think.
No. I would say, if anything, you can expand the it would be the northern wall out a little bit further.
Is that this one here?
No, it's right to you.
Oh, this way.
You.
This way. This way. Okay.
Yeah, if anything. Oh, jerk. Wow, you took half my health.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
That must have been close to you.
Dang creepers. My sounds aren't up right now, so
I've got mine down quite a bit as well.
Of course, Mumble does that to me anyway. Skype does that to me.
Okay, we have more room.
It's kind of nice to actually have some corners and stuff you can get caught on.
I think it's nice to have bits that you can jump onto, but they're a challenge, so that if you get up to them, then it's a good sort of platform to have.
Hello, Mer. Ow.
Wow, that was weird. My computer just went really strange.
Yeah, he disappeared for a second. Audio-wise, too.
Yeah, that was strange. I think the little pond will help, because if you manage to push someone into it, then they're in a bad situation. It's got to be as fair as possible.
Gotcha.
I wasn't sure whether to do it with armor in there or not.
Maybe some leather. Maybe maybe a couple like high set chests that are kind of difficult to get to, but if you get to them, you can grab some leather armor.
Yeah, that could work well actually. I like that idea.
That might work. And I would say I would put the wall right about out here.
Yeah, that gives a bit more space.
That should be plenty big enough.
We filled up most of the minigames area now. Oh well, if anyone else... Whoa, I just teleported. If anyone else...
Put a sign up.
Well, people are free to clear as much space as they need.
Yeah, just put a sign up that says room for... Yeah. Just put a room for...
Willing to expand.
We should, yeah, you should sell, like, portions of it.
I don't want to put people off.
Buy the slot for expansion.
Hopefully we'll end up with more minigames.
Yeah.
It'd be a bit disappointing if it just ends up to be this, but hopefully other people will have some ideas as well.
You know, me helping you here in mining, this is my business, so you owe me about a dozen diamonds now. I'm a businessman first, not a friend.
The mining corporation takes no prisoners. How many levels do you have at the moment?
I have 22, but it doesn't really matter.
I have 23. So, maybe we could duke it out later on when it's finished to see if I really owe you 12.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Well, it's been enjoyable. We flattened the area.
Yeah.
And got a game on the start. And there'll be more in the future. Woohoo!
Yeah. There should be plenty enough room for a PvP area and
yeah,
kind of goof it off.
I think this will be good.
Might even be able to do teams of a couple teams of 2 also in this.
Yeah, we'll have to get make sure everyone knows and get a bit of that on the go as well.
Yeah.
All right. See you soon.
All right. See you, Paul.
Bye.
Bye.